One of the hardest parts of living with pain is that pain is not the only thing working against you. Sometimes it's the ideas, the advice, the assumptions, the stuff that sounds wise, strong, disciplined, or hopeful, and quietly keeps making everything worse. So these are the pain myths that kept me stuck. These are not random internet myths. These are the kinds of things that people say, think, repeat, and believe all the time. Some of them sound motivating, some sound responsible, some sound harmless. For me, they were expensive. Number 1, if I push through, I'll get stronger. The first myth that kept me stuck was, I pushed through it. Tough minor. I'll get stronger. Now I understand why that one sounds true. In a lot of life, pushing through works. Training, work. Deadlines, hard sessions, hard seasons, even discomfort or the effort of it. So of course the brain wants to use the same logic on pain. The problem is, pain is not always a gym. Sometimes pushing through is not progress. Sometimes it's just more damage, more fallout, and a bigger bill tomorrow. That was hard for me. Because pushing feels heroic. Managing feels weak. But pain does not reward heroics the way people think. A lot of the time, pain rewards restraint. Number 2, resting all day is always recovery. The second myth was the opposite. If I rest enough, that should solve it. Again, this one sounds reasonable. If something hurts, stop. If things are bad, lie low. If you're flared up, shut it down. And yes, sometimes rest matters. It matters a lot. But I had to learn that all the rest is not recovery. Sometimes rest helps. Sometimes it prevents extra damage. Sometimes it's exactly the right move. But sometimes too much shutdown turns into stiffness, fear, deconditioning, hesitation, or just losing rhythm. That's why pain gets tricky. The answer is not always push. The answer is not always stop. The answer is usually more annoying than that. It's management. Myth number 3. A better day means I'm back. This myth is incredibly expensive. A better day means I'm back. No. Sometimes better day means today is better. That's it. But when you've been waiting for small relief, even a small improvement can feel like a grand reopening. So you move faster, say yes to more, stack more tasks, spend more energy, act like the system changed permanently because the weather cleared for an hour. I've done that so many times. A better day is not proof that the whole pattern is gone. Sometimes it's just a temporary opening. And if you treat it like a comeback story, it'll usually turn into a sequel. Myth number 4. If people can't see it, it doesn't count as much. This one is quiet and it's quietly brutal. If people can't see it, maybe it doesn't count as much. I think a lot of people with pain absorb this one without realizing it. If there's no cast, no obvious injury, no dramatic visible proof, then you start feeling like you have to minimize it. Explain it better. Earn credibility. Appear functional enough to avoid the judgment. That myth is poison. Because pain does not become small just because it's invisible. The bill is still real. The fatigue is still real. And the cost is still real. I had to stop treating visibility like validity. Number 5. If something helps, it should help fast. This myth caused a lot of frustration. If something helps, I should know quickly. That sounds efficient. It sounds logical. It sounds like a person trying to solve a problem. But pain management is often slower, messier, and less dramatic than that. Some helpful things don't feel impressive. Some improvements are subtle. Some support systems work more like reducing the damage than creating a miracle. That was hard for me to respect because I wanted obvious wins, big differences, clear proof. Sometimes it adds up. Sometimes it is the week that was 8% less stupid than last week. Honestly, that still counts. Myth number 6. If I did it once, I should be able to do it again. This one gets a lot of people. If I did it once, I should be able to do it again. Not true. Pain changes capacity from day to day, sometimes hour to hour. But the brain hates that. The brain wants consistency, evidence, rules, and it wants to be replicable. So if I manage something once, used to assume that it meant safety is available now. Wrong. Sometimes capacity is there, sometimes it's borrowed. Sometimes it's expensive, sometimes it's only possible because something else is getting sacrificed. And sacrificed in the background. One successful day is not a binding contract. Myth number 7. If I'm improving, progress should be linear. This math is sneaky. If I were really getting better, progress would be steady. That sounds reasonable, but pain doesn't always behave like a neat staircase. It can improve and still fluctuate. You can learn better management and still have those bad days. You can be making progress and still feel wrecked sometimes. That was important for me to understand. Because otherwise, every setback starts feeling like proof that nothing is working. And that's not true. Progress can be messy. Recovery can be uneven. Improvement can look rude, but it can still be real. So, what replaced those myths for me? It's not a perfect answer, I guess. Better rules instead of push through. I think, what's the cost? Instead of rest solves everything. I think, what helps me recover without shutting my whole world down? Instead of a better day means I'm back, I think good. Now, don't waste it. Instead of it, people can see it. It doesn't count. I think invisible is still real. Instead of progress must be obvious, I think less damage is progress too. Those rules help me because they're honest. I think a lot of pain myths survive because they sound tough or tidy. Push through, rest more, you're back. If it worked, you know. If it's real, it should show. If you're improving, it should look clean. But pain is not tidy. That's part of what makes it hard. It forces you to replace simple slogans with more honest judgment. And honest judgment is slower, less dramatic, less satisfying to quote, but it usually costs less. So these are the pain myths that kept me stuck. Push through and you'll get stronger. Rest all day is always recovery. A better day means you're back. If people can't see it, it doesn't count. If something helps, it should help fast. If you did it once, you should be able to do it again. If you're improving, it should look linear. I still catch myself drifting towards some of these, but I believe them less now. And believing them less has helped. And the next video should probably go even further back than this, because humans have believed weird things about pain for a very, very long time. So let's talk about the strange history of pain remedies. Make sure you comment down below and let me know how you're doing. This is a community for all of us. Thanks for watching.